shoves her into an end table. It breaks.
Shoves her into an end table.
Yes.
When did you decide to come up with that story? Because your written statement is he picked up the end table and hit her with the end table.
Yes, after he shoved her into it.
Oh, after he shoved her into it. Okay.
Yes.
Cindy came up behind him to get him off of me. She was hit him in the back with her hands. Then he went after her. He grabbed the end table and smashed it over her hip.
Okay. Yes, this happened over a year and a half ago.
Okay, that's your statement. Now, let me get to you. Eventually, the argument escalated, and we asked Sam to move out. Sam to ask for his TV back. As James was handling it to Sam, Sam dropped it, and it broke. Sam became furious and charged James, pushing him into the futon, the kitchen counter. Sam followed up with fists to James' face, and the fight commenced. I tried to break up the fight, which, of course, in hindsight, was a stupid idea because Sam threw me into an end table. When did you first decide to use a skateboard?
Okay, after I was pushed into the end table, I fell back, hit my head, and hit the skateboard. I landed on the skateboard. That's where it was. And I don't remember exactly how I got the skateboard.
Skateboard amnesia.
No,
All right.
I was in shock at this time.
I fell into the wall, hit my head, and banged my arm on a skateboard. Sam wouldn't stop pounding on James, so I grabbed the skateboard and hit him 3 times in the back.
And
It didn't seem to faze Sam because he kept pounding on James.
Yes. And he still wouldn't stop. He did not get up. He was still hitting him. And even when he did get up, he did not look like he was hurt. I never seen any blood.
And what happened when the fight finally ended?
He walked back to the room and talked to his friend.
To the room? Your words are, when the fight finally ended, Sam went to the kitchen.
He was in the kitchen, but before
Went to the kitchen. The fight had stopped. Now, what did you do then?
I threw the ashtray at him to keep him away.
Excuse me. Yes, so the fight had stopped. There was no need to have any defense of a third party. You decided to retaliate by throwing this large ashtray. You hit him in the back of the head. Now, let's go to you, sir, witness. Then Sam pinned me down on the floor, grabbed me by my hair, and tried to swing the flat side of the skateboard at my face. That's him swinging the skateboard at you. Then you say Cindy managed to get the skateboard from him and struck him on the back of the head. After that, he had got off me and charged for her, but then stopped to walk around the house. You two impeach each other, and your credibility is thereby diminished. I can assign the same amount of credibility to all of your testimony. End of discussion, end of the case. $39.52 in your cost, $3,952, and I'll make it an even $4,000, and that'll be your award and your cost.
The defendant objects, even as the judge is